All right, what's up, guys? It's been like what, like 2, 3 months, a long time, but we're back with this perfumery stuff. So I guess let's just jump into it. What have I been doing? I didn't give up on my formulation, my fragrance that I'm trying to make. I just took a step back. I'm really studying these raw materials. I'm really smelling methylene gamma right now, and like all these other stuff. Like I went back. Like right now, I have my notes right here. So like I have like Embrofix, ethyllinolol, methylene gamma. I kind of just wrote down what they smell like and what they help and what they do in a composition and stuff like that. Orantanol, anisaldehyde, aldehyde C18, cassis and galaxolide. And so it's like what they smell like, how to use them, and what they're good in, like kind of what's their properties. But yeah, I went back to the and I'm making accords too, but I'm really gonna study everything I have, all the raw materials by themselves first, and then I'm gonna make accords and see how they kind of go together. So I think I was just kind of stepping ahead. I was doing too much. So yeah, galaxolide. All these are in 10% dilutions as well. So pretty much down to it. It's a, like base note. It lasts a long time. I think I still have it here or somewhere. Well, I haven't got to it yet. Let's do orantanol. Orantanol. Gone after a week. Actually, I have it right here. Let's see. Is it still there? Not really. I have the date and the time. I did it at 6/3, so the 3rd of this month at 5:55 in the afternoon. Because then I dipped it and everything. And I can't really. It's not. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. No. So yeah, Arantanol. It is like a. I got like it's like orange blossom. So you can make like colognes, like eau de colognes, type of things with like orange blossom, bergamot, lemon, and maybe like a vetiver stuff like that in there, like herbaceous stuff, and like a very fresh but light fragrance. Mostly alcohol. You can make stuff with that, and all you can use that as like orange blossom, even just in anything. But it can be used in those like traditional type of perfumes, fragrances, like the eau de cologne concentration. You can also, it's orange blossom. So yeah, pretty much stuff I got down from it. Orange blossom. First 2 minutes, I got this kind of like floral, cleaner, a little synthetic smelling, powdery sweet type of nuanced smell. And then 15 minutes, it was less sharp. It was like same powdery feel, synthetic, fruit orange smell. And then 3 hours later, I just put orange blossom. It's kind of the vibe I was getting, but it was very smoothed out. It wasn't as like strong and sharp as it was when I just dipped it in 2 minutes later. It's fresh. Still, and then a day later, still present, but it was very, very light. And then, I just kind of let it sit there, smelling it day by day. After a week, it was gone. Gone after a week. Top note. So what I put it as a top note was gone after a week. So that's Orantanol. These are just kind of things I've kind of gone over with Orantanol right here. And in terms of aldehyde C18, so that's kind of like that coconut type of smell, that if you want to get that coconut feel, that coconut smell, you can kind of use that, and you can kind of add other things in it to build a really good coconut accord. So I mean, when I first dipped it, I get like this pencil shaving, wet gravel, earthy type of smell. So it's like I don't think I'm just like writing this. Like I have a whole list here. Like you have, I don't know if you could see the dilution, the name of the aroma chemical, and then just like after a couple minutes, I just kind of list down stuff. So yeah. So yeah, it's I kind of took a step back and kind of like restarted a little bit because I was like, I'm going too ahead of myself. So yeah, aldehyde C18 is kind of like, I kind of got like this pencil shaving, like wood type of smell, like wet gravel, a little earthy type of smell. It wasn't until like I kind of researched also like what it smells like too, because I was like, okay, this is kind of what I'm smelling, but what is it supposed to smell like? And then I was like, 15 minutes later, same smell, still very present. 3 hours later, I was like, oh, it does kind of smell like coconuts. When I was kind of like researching it, it kind of does smell like that coconut. So I put like coconut, but still present, and then I put very light, still present after a day. And again, this one was kind of gone after a week as well. Another top note. That's at 10% too. Like I feel like I want to do all this again, but in 20%, and then do it at another like 1% lower concentration. So different concentrations. I don't know. I don't know if that'd be necessary. So then yeah. So that's kind of all of what I've kind of done. Anisaldehyde, is it still? I think it's still there. Yeah, I could still smell anisaldehyde. Anisaldehyde is like this cherry type of smell. It's not like direct cherry, like this is cherry. Like it's kind of cherry but nuanced. It has other smells in it too. So here I listed anisaldehyde, very sweet cotton candy type of smell, cherry, synthetic, sweet, chemical like, smooth. After 15 minutes, 3 hours, it was smooth, dry, and it was same sweet type of smell. After 3 hours, damn, I'm losing my anisaldehyde. After a day, it was soft. It wasn't as strong. Almost gone, and it was a little sweet. But I still have to come back to this. Yeah, I mean, it's not done yet. When did I do this? 6/3. What day are we on? The 12th. 9 days. Little over a week, and it's still there. I'm thinking this is gonna be a mid to base note. I could still smell it. It's not strong, but like if you put your nose to it, you're gonna pick up anisaldehyde. Like, yeah, I could still smell it. Very light, very faint, but it's still there. You know, it counts. Yeah, this I don't smell anything anymore. Orentinol's gone. It's gonna have to go to the trash, but there's nothing there. So yeah, after a week, so that's kind of what I've been on right now. What I'm currently smelling is methylene gamma, but I have been a bit busy. I think I'm gonna have to redo it. So I guess join me just to kind of re-smell them, because I'm gonna just throw these away because they're kind of gone. I couldn't really track them or study them like that. So I guess something. And Brofix, this might still be present. No, it's not. What about methylene gamma? I think it is. It's not either. Okay, but let's redo them. Here I have aldehyde C18 and aldehyde. So yeah, it's a little thing I've been trying to do too. So like all the stuff that I've been doing that's kind of on this page, I get them, I turn them around, I put them there. I kind of got that little trick, that not trick, but training my nose, that kind of I guess you want to say practice from Sam Macer, the YouTuber. I get a lot of stuff from him, a lot of like kind of my method and stuff. I'm like, this method alone I copied straight off him. No shame, it's just it works, and you know, it's a good method. So yeah, I mean, I'm giving him praises here. So always gotta hydrate. Yeah, this is my mom's Stanley Cup. She doesn't use it. I was like, I'll use it, whatever. So yeah, we're gonna redo it. Let me grab the tester strips for my Versace bag. Versace. How did I get this bag? I forgot. Oh yeah, it came in the, you know, like the Versace Bohom. You know how they have those bundle packs and stuff sometimes. So this came with it, and I was like, it's like, I think I got that bundle for like $50. I was like, why not? I'll do it. Travel spray, the fragrance itself, and that. I was like, why not? But let me get a pen. Okay. So methylene gamma, that stuff smells gross, dude. So I think because the reason I'm coming back to it, I already have notes and stuff on this, but like I kind of came back to it because I researched it. Like I'm still gonna smell them, like, because fragrance and all these things are very subjective. Like we're all gonna pick up different things. But I was like, I'm still gonna smell them and write down what I think it smells like. But I'm also gonna write down, okay, this is what it's supposed to smell like. This is kind of like what the people that kind of compose this and stuff, like these aroma chemicals, said it's kind of smell like. So I'm kind of doing both. So I know what it's supposed to smell like, and then this is what it smells like to me. And I know what it kind of works and does, like how it works and what it does to a composition and how it benefits other materials and stuff. So how it dances, basically. So yeah, I'm tired. I haven't been able to sleep that well lately. Like, it's been bad. I've been sleeping like at 1 or 2 in the morning these past couple of days. I don't know why. I need to like fix that. Okay, so on Brofix, actually no, let's start with methylene gamma. So methylene gamma is a violet type of smell, woody floral type of smell. It's a backbone of most florals, woody, and leathery notes. So when you have woods, florals, and all that stuff, you're gonna add that to kind of help support it as like a backbone. So you'd kind of do that, and you can use that for like a violet accord type of smell too. You know, kind of smooth it out, maybe add some stuff to kind of bring out more of its violetness, I guess. What was I gonna say? So that's methylene gamma. So here I wrote down like what they're supposed to kind of be and smell like. So yeah, there's that. I'll fix that lighting. I'm kind of doing everything on the wing, and I don't have this opened either, so I don't know why I said that. Anyway, ethylenol. Yeah, ethylenol. I put as so I'm smelling methylene gamma, ethylenol, and Ambrofix right now. I'm kind of studying those right now. So ethylenol is a fresh, floral, sweet, slightly woody raw material. It's soft, smooth, and silky. It is kind of actually. It creates space in the top to mid note composition, so it creates kind of like a bridge, like space on the notes. So it's kind of like a space. Like I'd like to call it like a transitioner. It kind of makes a good transition, I guess. Used to smooth out top mid note bridge. So yeah, I guess yeah, it's used to kind of smooth out like bergamots, limes, lemons, and stuff like that, and kind of kind of give a good kind of like it drying down. Like the top notes are the first things to go in a couple minutes. Dries down, adds like a good bridge to the mid notes. Kind of like a very good bridge. Self-explanatory. I don't know why I'm trying to say too much. And it adds soft background natural smell. Okay, yeah, like it does smell kind of like a floral type of like natural floral herbaceous type of smell, like like floral plant. Like I get like it does kind of smell like that. I remember I was adding it, taking it out. I think I was adding too much though when I was doing my composition. And then Ambrofix, let's move to Ambrofix. The last one is a woody, musky, ambergris scent. It's basically Ambroxan. It's just I think from Firmenich or Givaudan. No, it's from Givaudan. This one is from Givaudan. It boosts radiance of florals, orientals, and aquatics. So this is something you'd add to like aquatic fragrances or fresh out the shower fragrances. You add Sauvage. Think of Sauvage. Davidoff Cool Water. You add those things to that. And it's a variant of Ambroxan. Yeah, made by Givaudan. Yeah, there you go. I put it in the notes and I forgot. But this specific one has a pine nuance. So it's not. So I think Ambroxan and Ambrofix like. They function the same. They do the same thing, but this one kind of has like this faint pine type of smell. If you really get into it, that's why it has this nuance. It's complex. So that's kind of that little backstory to what I'm studying right now, and I think it's very much needed to know. Like that's kind of my mistake that I was doing like in my earlier videos and stuff. Like one, I was just jumping in trying to create something. Two, I was just kind of just making accords, based off what I was just like researching and seeing like okay, just add this and that, but. I'm not saying that's bad, but like you kind of want to know what you're doing, like know what you're working with, how this works with this, why and how, what it does to it. So that's kind of I was like I need to take a step back. I need to be patient, take a step back, and just learn these things. So yeah. So there's kind of that, and it was very much necessary for me to kind of research and watch videos of Sam Macer and like research like what does this smell like and what does it help with and what does it do. So it was very much needed, and also. My subjectiveness of what I pick up, those two things I think would really help out in really learning these things. I was gonna say enough yapping, just go there, but that's kind of what this channel and what this these style videos are. They're not edited like my fragrance review videos. I've been saying that a lot in these videos, but it's kind of like that. It's just me yapping. You're on Yapperville, so methylene if it wants to write. I'm just gonna put G because it's too long. 10%. 10% concentration. Today's 12, 6, 12, 25. It is 4. No, it's 3. 351. All right, there you go. Okay, and then here it is. This is kind of how I set it up. I don't know if you could see. Says it, concentration, all that. You kind of want to add all that so you can track it down and like know what you're smelling. Like, okay, I did this at this concentration. You're not thinking like, what did I do that in? Or having to go look for the bottle. All the information's here. You just look at it and you're just like, okay, bam. And then once it's gone, you just look at the date, time. You're like, okay, it's a top note or it's a mid note, it's a base note. Okay, there you go. I dipped it in. I should have shown it, but I didn't. I went all the way down. I just kind of take off any excess. There you go. Now, don't initially smell it. Let it sit for like 2 minutes. Let it just kind of, you know, chill out. I mean, I can smell it from here. Yeah, it's what I don't like. I don't like methyleno gamma at all. Okay, let that sit. Now next, ethyl linalool. That's what I'm gonna do. Remember, this is a fresh floral, you know, stuff. Slightly sweet, slightly woody. And it's that bridge from the top notes to the mid notes. It's that good bridge. I'm so tired. Wow. Ethyl linalool. Ethyl linalool. Yeah, I mean, I'm unemployed right now. That's why I have so much time to do stuff. So, yeah. Maybe that's why I'm so tired. Could have been a blessing in disguise. I don't know. Anyway, let's. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. 10%. But hey, back to humble beginnings, right? Like I'm gonna edit videos right now. Like that's why I haven't been releasing long form videos on my other channel, because I was, you know, I could afford to pay an editor and thumbnail maker and all that. It's just I'm trying to save the money that I have right now because I'm unemployed. I got laid off from my job, but yeah, job hunt's been good though. But started school too. I just got laid off at a very bad time. But yeah, so I'm just kind of going back to my humble beginnings, and maybe it would work. It will work out. I'm gonna edit my own videos and just do my own thumbnails. Try something different. Maybe that will work better than the other stuff, like those Mr. Beast style thumbnails I had and stuff. So yeah, let's see this. So yeah, ethyl linalool, 10%. Today is. Just copy the other one. I'm stupid. 612. 353. All right, there you go. 353. That's ethyl linalool. Okay, I'll show it now. Okay, so here's ethyl linalool. I just kind of, let me show the back like this so you can see. Just kind of dip it in there. There you go. Just the tip. There you go. I can smell it from here too. Whew, that's something. That is something. And oh yeah, what's your fragrance of the day? Leave below in the comments or something. What's your fragrance of the day? What are you wearing today? I'm kind of curious. What's everybody rocking? How's the people that watch my stuff? What do they like? So ethyl linalool, let's smell it. I don't really gotta get close to it. It's super radiant. Oh wow, I'm stupid. Why am I smelling ethyl linalool? I'm supposed to smell methyl. You see, like I already lost track. Methylene gamma. I don't like this. I definitely get that violetness. Like, I'm not saying this smells like Dior Fahrenheit, but it has that Dior Fahrenheit feel. Meaning that violetness, like it's like this is like, it has a touch of that because that's violet leaf and leather, like gasoline smell. So I kind of get that gasoline type of smell as well. A little balsamic and animalic, a little bit. It's a little rugged, but floral, a little woody as well. Yeah, violet leaf type of smell. Yeah, very complex, but yeah, I get that type of smell. Definitely. Go good with florals and some woods. Kind of build a base, I'd say. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, methylene gamma. Now let's write for Ambrofix. That's what I'm excited about. So I learned that too. I remember I was speaking to a perfumer, DIY perfumer, not a couple months back, And I was telling him about my idea about making this. I follow him on Instagram, and he was telling me, "Oh yeah, like if you want like a, cause you know, if you guys just a quick reminder of my idea, the fragrance I want to make. I want to make like this kind of rose, a blue fragrance that smells like kind of aquatic, men's aquatic, a little bit. That's also like rose and incense type of mixture, but it has a little bit of an aquaticness in the background, like you know freshness. So I want it to be rose and maybe like a resiny incense type of smell, but it's like not so dark. It's light enough and it has that aquaticness that it can be worn all year round. That it's like okay, you smell fresh but with a little edge. You know what I'm saying? You smell fresh, but with a little edge, a little unique. You know, it's fresh, but it's not super clean. It has a little edge to it. It has rose, kind of a little dark rose with some incense. You know, some smoke. It's kind of like that. Like, you know, it's, you know. So yeah, that's kind of my goal. That's my goal. So, and then he was like, yeah, what am I trying to say with this? He was like, yeah, Ambrofix and all these things, or you're going to have to add all these things. Galaxolide for the bases, like, you're going to have to add these things if you want this kind of blue type of smell. So I was like, oh, okay, you're right. And I was kind of like, I won't add that. But you see, that goes to my lack of knowledge. I need to study these things to know what to add. It was my lack of knowledge. So that's why I was like, I need to take a step back. I'm being too hard-headed. I'm being naive. I don't know if I use that word right, but you know what I'm saying? So Ambrofix, 10%. It is 358. All right, let's dip it. Here I got some Ambrofix diluted down to 10%. All right. Feels good too because I don't have to bring up the whole scale like for a little while to make a whole bunch of new like things because that was kind of a hassle. I have a really small desk and to put the camera and everything. Like I'm gonna have to take up a bunch of stuff. Okay, there you go. Just let that sit for a bit and let's smell ethyl linalool, even though we already kind of did, but it's all right. And Celandine is over there. Okay, let's smell this. Ambrofix. Ethyl linalool. Let's put the Ambrofix here. Let me go back to this. So it's so far they smell still like how I've written them down. So nothing too different. I don't really have to write anything because I already kind of have them here. Yeah, I have a lot of things that I already kind of wrote down. But, yeah, I have to restart that. Yeah, like the more spacious in the heavens thing right here. Yeah, the whole composition. But it's cool because I could come back and look at these notes and be like, when I want to say familiar with these raw materials, I studied them, and I become decent in making accords and stuff. I could come back and be like, okay, I could improve this, or that was wrong, or what was I doing there, you know? So, yeah, okay, so here we're on ethyl linalool. Yep. A little tip, pro tip, you want to smell like that. You want to open your mouth, not like, but like slightly, because it helps your olfactive. You want to do it from each nostril to get the best smell out of it. It smells floral, very floral. A little rubbery like to me. Floral, a little bit like rubber. Again, a little like resiny balsamic I get. A little woody as well. A little similar to methylene gamma, but it's kind of different in terms of the floralness. It is smooth. I see it now. I think I see it. Let me turn my notification stuff. I think I see it. I see how. Look at me. I'm so distinguished. Trying to cross the legs. You can't see it, but I'm crossing my legs smelling this. You don't want to see that angle. But I see it. It's like Yeah. I can like now that I know that it's supposed to like it gives like this background smell. I don't know why I can smell it as like a background. I'm not explaining myself right, but it's just something it works in my head. I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like I've smelled this in the background of some fragrances. Not this exactly, but a good look. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab it. A good one is something that smells a lot like that. Is my favorite fragrance, Downtown Deja Vu by Day 3. It doesn't smell exactly like it, but I feel like I get a very heavy dose of this Downtown Deja Vu. I feel like I do. Yeah, but it's so like it has other nuances here. Like this is supposed to. The story behind this is a. I'm not gonna spray any. I could just smell it from here. I don't want it to hinder anything. But the story behind this is that it's supposed to smell like a mall. See, I can't get away from fragrance reviews, but it's supposed to smell like a mall. And like back then, meaning like it's supposed to smell like everything. Like this, like if you look at the note breakdown for this, this has like suede, cotton candy, incense. I think it has oud in it as well, if I'm not mistaken. It has like raspberry fruits. It has cotton candy, smells sweet. It has a whole bunch of stuff, man, like spices, and it just smells great. It smells, oh man, it smells so good. It's just so like light and airy, but it's strong. It's strong, but it's light. Musky as well. I love musks. Galaxolite, I love it. So that's what I'm getting here. It's so good, man. I wish I could spray some Zucchini atomizer. Just look at my other channel, Chris Yash, so you can see how beautiful this atomizer is. So yeah, when I smell it side by side, I feel like I can kind of get this. I get a little nuances. I feel like this is definitely paired with woods here. This is definitely like as a I can smell a little bit. Well, I smell it, but it's like done so differently because obviously there's a bunch of other things in there, but they don't clash. They obviously like dance together, and it's like I feel like this is used for that suede and that maybe that oud that's in it. Let me look at here fragrance. Like, I don't want to be mistaken. Downtown Deja Vu. Here it is. Rose, that's what's in it. That's correct. I forget. Yeah. Red fruits, apple, rose, iris. That's what's in it here. It's iris as well. Linen, suede, cotton candy, amber, musk, cinnamon, citruses. Yeah. That's what I think it dances with. I think because I kind of smell that here. You know what it is? I think it's probably that rose and iris and that suede and that musk that's kind of making me kind of think that it's like this. I have no doubt that this that this raw material is definitely in that fragrance. Um, Maybe I have to go look at the box and look at the back, but I have no doubt. I could be wrong, but I definitely think it's in there, and it's definitely working with everything else. And it's just so much. It's like waste. Like it's smooth there. It's sweet there. Like if this is in there, it's sweet. It's working well. That's kind of what I smell, but I could be wrong. Like in the future, I'll probably look back and be like, "Oh, you're an idiot, dude. You were completely wrong. That's not even in there." But yeah, that's the beauty of it. My nose develops, but that's kind of what I get now. But oh man, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love this stuff. This stuff is great. What are people saying about this? Fantastic. It's very complex. Not well complex, but it starts as a femme citrus floral vibe. Soft roses into a red fruity rose linen. Yeah, definitely switches. I think it's unisex enough, even though all the females that were at my house for the holidays thought this leaned masculine. That's how I think the Samba would describe it really well. That if a woman wore this, I would think, oh, you smell really good, and you smell like like a woman fragrance. But if I wore it, they'd be like, oh, you smell masculine, because it kind of molds to you. Like if it like context, it molds to the context. If a woman is wearing this and I know she's wearing it, I'd be like, it smells like like a woman fragrance off you, and I'm seeing you and you're a woman. If I'm wearing it, it's like, oh, it kind of smells a little manly on you, and I'm seeing you, you're a man, So it's like, yeah, yeah, I think that's beautiful about this and how create like it's an art and that's how like beautiful it is. So yeah, there you go. There's that. Now let's smell on Brofix. So yeah, it's definitely what I was saying. Here, ethyl linalool, it's animalic, floral, balsamic, a little sour. Yeah, sure. Fresh, woody, floral, and 15. Okay. So yeah. I think after a day it was gone. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to keep smelling this. So yeah. So Brofix. Definitely like this ambergris type of vibe. Woody. Ambergris, woody. Little metallic. A little ambery. Smell like this. But yeah, ambergris, a little clean. That's definitely what I get here. Now, what did I write? Floral, balsamic, dark black tie vibe. Musky. I can see that. I definitely get like this black tie suit type of vibe. I do. I don't know why, but I do. It's how it works in my head. Then 50. That's the first 2 minutes. 15 minutes later, I said same smell, just smoothed out. 3 hours, it's a little faint, rounded flower, smells woody and musky. After a day, I said it was a faint smell, almost gone, same soft smell. Okay. And then at the end, I put it's a top note, woody, little balsamic floral. I could be wrong about that because allegedly Brofix is super supposed to stay, but I guess it's more of a supportive thing where it's like it helps it smell like aquatic and fresh and blue, and it's supposed to also aid other things like maybe woods and other things to really give it radiance. So it's kind of a fixative. I don't know if I'm using that right. I could be wrong. I'm just kind of I don't know. Correct me in the comments for the people that know more. And Brofix, so yeah, woody, musky, ambergris scent. Okay, it's yeah. Boost radiance of florals, orientals, and aquatics. That's correct. Yeah, so yeah, it's more of like a boosting. Yeah, yeah. Pine nuanced. I don't really think I get that pine nuance. I kind of do, but maybe it's because I read it and that's kind of what I'm looking for now, but not really. Not really. I don't really get that. At least me, I don't really get that. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was that. I'll just keep studying these throughout the next couple hours throughout this day, and tomorrow I'll come back to smell it, and then from there I think I'm gonna move on to Cassis Space and Galaxolide. Yeah. After that, I move on to Cassis Space, Galaxolide, and that should be it. And then I'm just gonna be studying these more, where it's some kind of researching them more, and I keep smelling them, and I do my little training thing that I copied from Sam Mesa, where I turn them around, and I just kind of like pick a random one, and I smell it, and I'm like, okay, what is this? This is this. Okay, I gotta correct. And I keep doing that, maybe for like about 30 minutes, and yeah, every day. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for a little while, and then after I really study, like master these a bit, I'm gonna move on to the other raw materials that I have back here, and we're gonna do that till we do all of them, and then we're gonna start blending. So that won't be till a little while, but yeah, there you go. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in this video. If you made it all the way through, please comment down a green heart, and let me know your scent of the day. And thank you guys so much. Please take care, and God bless.